morning, everyone. So, how are you today? Okay, today we will continue to learn Unit 9, Protecting the Environment. So, before starting our lesson today, I will have a mini game for you. Okay, in this game, it's very easy to do, and I will show you some example and some actions about problem about the environment. And what you need to do is, if you think that example it is good for environment, so you just show a thumb up and say it's green. And if it is not good for environment, just cross your hand in an X and shake your head and say it's not green. Okay, so for example, okay, planting trees, it is good or not good for environment? Yes, it is good for environment, so you need to thumb up and say it's green. Okay, so now are you ready? Okay, so now we will start our game today. The first one, throwing rubbish on the streets. It is, yes, it's not good for environment, so yes, and shake the hand and say it's not green. Okay, the next, reduce and recycle. It is, yes, it's good for environment, so thumbs up and say it is green. Next is using eco-friendly transportation. It is green, right? Cutting down trees is not green. Next is reducing shopping bag. Yes, it's green. Wasting water. Yes, it's not green. So that is all the example and action about the environment. So if it is green, so you continue to do that, and if it is not green, so you avoid to do that. So today we will continue to study about Unit 9, Protecting the Environment. And today we will continue to learn this lesson 4, Speaking Solution to Environment Problem. So now, let's write the title on the book, please. Okay, and the first thing to begin our lesson today, we'll study pre-speaking. So now all of you look at the board and pay attention to test 1. In this test, we will work in pairs, and then you have to match environment problem to the suggested solution. For example, 3 of this is environmental problem. So you need to read all the solution here, so and think, so decide the suitable answer for the problem here. For example, differentiation. So the solution will be the answer F, to prevent the cutting of the natural forest. Okay, so are you clear? Okay, so now let's start our lesson, our test today. You have 2 minutes to work in pair and do this test. Okay, time's up. I want to invite some pair to stand up and matching the problem to the suggested solution. Okay, you please. Okay, number 1, disappearance of endangered animal, and solution is C, stop illegal hunting for and fishing, and the second solution is avoid products that are made from animal parts. Sit down please. I want other pair. You split. Okay. And the second one, differentiation, will match with recycled paper, plastic, and wood products. And the second solution is introduce strict law to prevent the cutting of natural forest. Okay, and the last one, air pollution, will match with B, use electric vehicles and public transport, and plant more trees. And the last one is stop burning leaves, rubbish, and other material. Okay, in this test, I will show you a structure for you to speak when you want to present about the problem and how to match the problem with the solution in speaking. Okay. Okay, all of you look at the board and read this sentence. One solution is because, and the second solution is due to. So this is structure for you when you are talking about the problem and the solution. For example, in this test 1 about differentiation, you can say that one solution of differentiation is recycling paper, plastics, and wood products because to prevent the cutting of the natural forest. Okay, so I want to invite some of you to practice the test 1 with some structure. You split. Okay, right. Okay, another one. Okay, so all of you have know about how to use this structure in speaking about the problem and the solution. Okay, so now let's move to task 2. Complete the presentation outlined below this information in the box. So first of all of you look at the board and see the presentation structure. You can see that in the first of this outline is the introduction, like welcoming the audience and introducing the topic. It's like that you have to talk about the problem you have to talk today, and you have to hello to the audience, like hello. So today I want to talk with you about how to do the environment or talk some problem. So everything you want to introduce will move to the first part of online speaking, and the second part is the first solution. So after you introduce the problem, so the second part will introduce the first solution of this problem. And the first part is the second solution. It is the same as the first solution. And the last one is finishing the presentation and thank you to the audience. In the last part, you have to conclude the problem and say thank you for the audience for listening or watching you present. Okay. So in this test, what you want to do, what you have to do is from the outline, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 length. So you need to read this sentence, all the sentence, and decide what is suitable to write here. Okay. So in this test, we will also do work in pairs. And we have 5 minutes to do this test. Okay, are you clear? Okay, so now let's start this task today. Okay, time's up. So I want to invite some parents to stand up and answer this test. Okay, first I want to invite you. Okay. The first one, welcoming the audience and introducing the topic. So what answer is suitable to write in this blank? Okay, your answer is D. So now let's check. Okay, D. So in D, hi everyone, I'm here today to talk to you about the solution to one of the most serious problems in your city. It is air pollution. Okay, in this D, we say hello to the audience and introduce the solution of the problem, air pollution. Okay, right. So next, the solution is utility. Okay, the answer is A. Yeah, let's check. That's right. And the first solution is stop burning lead, rubbish, and other materials. This will reduce the smoke product in the air. Okay, in this blank it's very easy to do right because the first solution and the first solution is the same, so you have easy to do this answer. Okay. And the next blank, I want to invite this pair. Okay, and your answer is C. Okay, now let's check. Okay, C, correct. Okay, now let's read the answer E. Another solution is to use electric vehicle or public transport. This will reduce the gas emission from private vehicles and will make the air cleaner. Okay, that's right. Okay, on the first solution, we have first solution, and the second solution, we have another solution. It is the same meaning. Okay, so the answer is right. So the last one, yes, last one we have answer B. That concludes our presentation today. Thanks for listening. Right, so it's very easy that Thank you for listening. It means thank to the audience to watching you or listening. Okay, and so now this is all the outline and example of presentation about the problem you want to talk about and the solution. Okay, look at carefully on the outline. The first will welcome the audience and introduce the topic, and the second is you have to talk about the first solution you want to talk about to talk to the audience, and next is the second solution, and the last one is to finish the presentation and say thanks for the audience for listening or speaking. Okay, now so all of you write the outline here on the book, textbook, please. Okay, have you finished? So now we'll move to next activities. Okay, in while speaking, we will move to task 3. So in this task, we will work in group. Okay, so, and then from the presentation, outline, and some problem and solution we have much in the task 1. So we will use this to do this task 3. You have to make a short presentation on solution of a chosen environmental problem. And I will divide you in group 5. Okay, this table is the group. So now you have 5 groups. Okay. So 5 groups, you have to choose one of 3 problems in task 1, and with some solution in task 1, and use the presentation outline of task 2. You have write on the textbook to prepare the presentation about the solution of your chosen environment problem. Okay, in this task, okay, and if you do not have enough preparation, you can see the table on your book, and with some structure you can use for your speaking of task 2. First, with welcoming the audience and introducing the topic, you can use some sentences. Hi everyone, good morning. I'm going to tell you about that, and today I would like to share with you some problem. And about introducing the first point, the first idea, or this is the first solution, is firstly, the problem can be solved by, or the first solution is 2. And the third part is introducing the second point, the second idea, or the second solution is, my next point is, and another solution is, and the last one to finish the presentation and thank to the audience. You can use some phrase or sentence like, that concludes our presentation. That is the end of our presentation today. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your attention. And in this test, you will have 10 minutes to prepare. Is it enough? Okay, so you will have 12 minutes. Okay, 12 minutes, just 12 minutes. Okay. So do you have some questions about this task? Okay, so now let's start this activities. Work in group. 5. Okay, time's up. And so I want to invite all 5 groups to present the solution of the children's environmental problem. So, first I want to invite group 5. Okay, let's present about the solution of your group's chosen environmental problem. Okay, first group 5, let's present. Okay, so group will choose the topic 1. Yes, okay, thank you. Group 5 have choose the topic 1 and your presentation is very good. So all group, do we have some comment for group 5? Okay, so now let's move to group 4. Okay, so now let's present your presentation about the solution of the children's problem. So now let's start for group 4. Okay, thank you for your group presentation. Group 4 will choose the topic 2, differentiation, right? So, okay, in your presentation, you have used some structure like the black point, and thank you for your attention. It's very good. You have used the useful expression. It's very nice. So thank you for group 4. So next group 3. Let's present your presentation. Okay, your group. So which topic your group choose? Okay, topic 3. Okay, so now let's begin. Okay, thanks for presentation of group 3. Okay, in group 3 they also use some expressions like firstly, problem can be solved by, and another solution is to. Okay, so very excellent. Okay, now move to group 2. Your group will choose topic. Okay, group 2 will choose topic 2. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, thank you for your presentation. And group 2, they have many useful expressions and some more solutions, so it's very creative. So congratulations. Do you have some comment from group 2? Okay, now and the last one, group 1. We will choose the topic 1. Topic 1. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, thanks for your presentation. Okay, in group 1, they use a structure, and that is the end of our presentation today. Very good. So, okay, so all of group know how to present the solution of the problem. And in this structure, you can also use in speaking some solution of many problems, not only problem about the environment. You can talk about some solution about studying, educational, or just about the motorbike, and everything you think that it is a problem, and you want to talk to present some idea for solution of your children's problem. Okay. last activities. Okay, in this activity, it is the writing test, and in this task, you have to write write about the environmental problem and the solution. And in this test, you have to use your smartphone and scan this QR code on the board, and then this will be the link that in the link on Google Form. So you have to write the blank with your name, your grade on your group on Google Form, and next you have to write the one environmental problem and two solutions for the blank on this link. So in this writing, it has some structure, like speaking, presentation. You have learned. So in this writing, you have to write 80 to 100 words. It's very short, and you can use some structure here. A serious environmental issue we are facing is this problem has caused is, and this lead to one effective way to deal with this issue is to, and another possible solution could be, and by doing this we can, and then we have, okay, all this structure you can use with all the steps of all the parts of your writing. For example, in the sentence a serious environmental issue we are facing to is introduce the problem, and this problem has caused or this lead to is talk about the causing of your chosen problem. And the next is one effective way to deal with this issue is the first one solution, and another possible solution is it is the last solution or the second solution. You have more solutions, you also can write here, but I recommend you just choose solutions because we just write a paragraph on 80 to 100 words, so you do not need to use more solution and write more, but it's not details, so you can get a low mark. And after that, you submit your paragraph on the Google Form. So I will check you on Google Form, and in these activities, do not copy with other. You have to write your own way. And in this task, you will have 50 minutes. Is it enough? Okay, 50 minutes. So all of you will work individual and do this task in 50 minutes. So after 50 minutes, I will check your answer. So all of you need to do this task. Okay. Do you have any question? Okay, no questions. So now let's start this activity. Let's use your smartphone and scan here. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Okay, we do not have enough time in this lesson to do this test, so we will move this task in your homework. Okay, so here is your homework. You have to finish your writing on Google Form and submit. That you will check you on Google Form, and in the next lesson I will give you some comment and feedback about your writing. And your homework is also you have to search for and watch some English video related to environment problem to discover some problem from the environment and find some solution, some useful solution or effective way to do to improve our society, to improve our country. And do not forget to prepare for our lesson, our next lesson. And next lesson we are going to learn about reading. Okay, so don't forget to prepare reading lesson